Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Food Tech Insight. In this video we are going to discuss about water activity. Okay, so let's start. What is water activity? Before knowing water activity, we want to discuss about moisture content. In our previous video we discussed about moisture content. Many times you heard about these two terms, water activity and moisture content. But when anyone asks about what is water activity and what is moisture content and what is the difference between these, so students gets confused that what is the difference. So watch this video. Here you will clear that what is water activity and what is moisture content and what is the difference between these. Okay, so moisture content. So in moisture content we consider all kinds of water that is present in food. Okay, that is a bound water, unbound water or free water. Okay, so when we say that moisture content, then we will consider all kinds of water. But if you say water activity, then here we will consider only about free water. Okay, that is available for microbial growth. That is your water activity, that is free water. Okay, so it is the water activity of a food and not its moisture content that determines the lower limit of available water for microbial growth. What is this? Lower limit of water available for what? Microbial growth. Okay, that is your water activity. How we can represent this? A in suffix small w, that is your representation of water activity, and its value ranges from 0 to 1. Okay, so let's see about the kinds of water present in food. So first is bound water, bound moisture. Okay, it exerts equilibrium vapor pressure less than pure water. Which water we can say bound water or bound moisture? It is a very thin layer of water that is attracted by the force. There is a force between, unlike surface. What is called that force? Adhesion force. Okay, because of that force the moisture, the water of thin layer of water adheres on another surfaces, and it is extreme. It's very difficult to remove. Okay, that is called that's why it is called bound water. Okay, then unbound water. Some water in the food which is confined by the cells or in capillaries. Okay, it is similar like free water, free moisture. Okay, when we will cut or press, then the cells or capillaries will rupture and water will come out. Okay, so it will flow freely like a free water. Okay, and moisture contained by a substance which exerts equilibrium vapor pressure equal to that of pure water. That is your unbound moisture. Okay, then free moisture, water that can be extracted easily from foods by squeezing or cutting or pressing, is known as free water contained in excess of equilibrium moisture. Okay, what is the example of free water? Like if we will press any fruits or any vegetables, then initially the water will come out easily. That is your free moisture. Okay, hope you are clear. Then microorganisms are given and water activity are given. So water activity already I have told you what is this. This is the lower limit of available water. Okay, so here if in microorganisms like Pseudomonas, Bacillus cereus spores, the water activity is given 0.97. What does it mean? That if water activity below 0.97, then this microorganism will not be able to survive. That is its mean. Okay, here you can see in this picture that bound water that adheres on the surface of these cells, and it is your free water. Okay, in this picture also you can see that these are the free water and that is bound water. Okay, then the methods. How many methods are there to calculate water activity? So first method, water activity is defined as the ratio of water vapor pressure of food to the vapor pressure of pure water at the same temperature. One thing you should consider, you should remember that both are in at same temperature. Okay, so AW is equals to P by P naught. If we will say like in terms of relative humidity, then there is another term we will say P dash by P naught into 100. And what is P dash? If P dash is equals to partial pressure of water vapor in air. Okay. Next, method 2. If the food is in equilibrium, equilibrium means water vapor pressure of food and water vapor pressure that is in air, both will be same, then these are the condition of equilibrium. We can say that food is in equilibrium. Then P is equals to P dash. Okay, so it follows that the water activity of food is equal to the relative humidity of the atmosphere in equilibrium with the food. So for this reason, water activity is sometimes expressed as the equilibrium relative humidity. In short, we will say ERH. So AW is equals to ERH by 100. Then method 3, that is called Ross equation. When water activity of individual solution is available. So how can we calculate water activity? By multiplying both water activity, AW1 and AW2. And what is this? AW1 and AW2 are the water activities of two types of solute in a solution. Then method 4, that is Norris equation. When moisture content of medium is high, that is above 90%. Okay, so log base 10 AW by XW is equals to minus K 1 minus XW whole square. Okay, so Norris equation, when we can use it? When the moisture content, moisture content is too high, above 90%, then we will use Norris equation. And what is here? XW, that is mole fraction of water. How can you calculate mole fraction of water? Moles of water divided by the mole of water plus moles of solution. And notations K 2.7, its value will be 2.7 for sucrose and 0.7 for glucose and fructose. Then last method 5 is Gabb equation. When we will use Gabb equation? When moisture content is low, that is below 90%. So these are the equation. AW by XE 1 minus AW is equals to 1 by XMC plus C minus 1 upon XMC into C into AW. Okay, where XE is the equilibrium moisture content, kg upon kg, dry basis. Okay, this is the very important equation. Many questions can be asked in GATE exam. Okay, from this equation. So if they will give the value, so you can directly solve the questions. In our next video, we will solve the video questions on moisture content and water activity. Okay, so be continue with our channel. And subscribe to our channel to watch this kind of video. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn and LinkedIn page. Links are given in the description. And you can if you will have any queries, so you can ask in comments, or you can mail us in foodtechinsight@gmail.com. So thank you for watching full video.